Yes, I'm shorter than that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Lair Pro Shop YouTube channel. Today's video we're bringing you is a little bit of the stuff we got in the shop. We got a bunch of new parts in at the shop here, and we're gonna go over them and I'll show you what we got. All right, so as you can see in front of us, we got some AZTEK stuff. Start with the two forks. So this is the real AZTEK CIRCA V3. The last ones they called the V3 were basically the same thing, just they messed up and they didn't get a cutout. These ones we got a cutout. This one is an ivory-ish kind of silver, and then we got the black. Pretty self-explanatory, one of the lightest forks on the market. Everybody I know has ridden them, they love it. These forks are 157 grams, which is very, very, very light. They are compatible with HIC and SCS, and I believe you can only fit 24 by 110. When you're riding something this light, you kind of settle for what it works with. Moving on, we got the black chrome HYDRA. This guy is 5 by 20, I believe. Has this really cool black chrome. Wish more scooters came like this. This color's sweet. $339.99 is what it says right here. And then moving on to the big boy, the EUROPA deck, 7 wide. It says it's a 23, but Carson, come here, bring the measuring tape. Everything checks out on that size. What does that look like to you? Looks like a 22 to me. It says it's 23, which kind of scares a lot of people away, but I think if a lot more people knew it was actually more of a 22, I think a lot of people would want to ride it. Comes in this really sweet blue. We also did a review on this on our channel, so go check it out before you buy it. Definitely has some learning curves to it as the bottom's not flat. I actually might throw this on personally. We have that other one in the back and actually try to ride it for a week. I know a lot of the guys gave up after their incidents on it, but yeah, pretty solid deck. Super light. Definitely lighter than some of the other 7 wides out there. The HYDRA's gonna run you guys $339.99 and the EUROPA is gonna be $274.99. Moving on, we got the CORSA Complete, 4.8 wide by 19.5, I believe. For the price, $319.99, you really can't get wrong. Everything on here is top notch. Weighs 6.2 pounds, which is ridiculously light. Like, any new rider trying to get into scootering and they pick this up, they're gonna be able to learn a lot of tricks right off the bat. And AZTEK does a pretty good job with their completes, I would say. Tilt and AZTEK are up there with the completes to not have to substitute any parts after you get the scooter, which is nice. It comes with SCS, most completes don't usually come with it, but because this one is so light that they threw it on. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the AZTEK stuff we got in. We'll move over to the tilt stuff now. All right, up next we got some of the tilt stuff in. Let's start with the bars. I'm sure you guys have all seen these before. Tilt rigid bars, our team riders, they all love them. Pretty self-explanatory, great bar. They are 24 wide by 28 tall, I believe, which is pretty nice size for a bigger rider. We do have 2 colorways. We have this kind of raw, kind of rough material, and then we also got black. I know we were out of the black, so we had another order come in with those. So check on the website and they'll be up there. I would say, Lair's favorite wheel is the Tilt UHRs, which are personally my favorite. Not a favorite of this color, but definitely a solid wheel. Yeah, yellow and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. And then Tilt's new wheel design is this kind of like tri-spoke type of thing. I'm a big fan of the orange on white. I'm currently riding these ones because as much as I love this color, I know it's gonna get dirty, so I went with all black. So far, no complaints. Fairly light wheel. And then moving on to the grip, Tilt came out with 4 new grip tape designs, which I'm a big fan of. So we got this Tilt Voltage grip, I believe it is. So Tilt did make another grip tape. I don't know if we have it. It's the one with the ghost on it. And that grip tape's a little bit grittier than their other ones, which personally I like more grip, so I'm gonna throw this on my scooter personally. We got the Glyph grip tape, which I know Carson saw right away and wanted to put it on his scooter. We got another one, a little red and blue action. This one I know Jared was looking at that one too. And the tilt voltage, which would be sick with the yellow UHRs. So that sums it up for the grip tape. And then the all new tilt decks, a little bit different than their last model with their fenders, but we'll show you. They come in 4 different sizes. We got 5.5 by 21, we got 6 by 22, we got 6.5 by 22.8, and I believe this is 7 by 23. Oh, 7 by 23.5. So I noticed one of the things that they did different was the fender. Usually the fender kind of domes over the wheel. This one kind of, it just looks different. I think it's better. It doesn't cover the wheel as much, so you could still use the brake a little bit, or use the wheel to kind of stop with your foot. We might try to do a review on this and compare all the 7 wides that we've done in the past videos. Sweet design on the bottom. Other than that, the weight for this deck isn't that bad. Compared with the AZTEK, I'd say they're pretty close. Yeah, it's sick that a lot of people right now are riding this deck. I'm assuming that explains how good they are if everybody's on one right now. It's nice they have 5.5 21 catered to the younger guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the tilt stuff. And we're gonna have Carson hop over and talk about the ANTICS stuff.
All right, it's Carson here. I'm just going to quickly go over the ANTICS decks because we have all the colors and sizes in stock. I've talked about these on the channel before. We have a whole overview on the ANTICS deck, so if you guys want to see that and know like all of the specs of it, head into the cards. We have a video, I'll link that right there. Otherwise, I'm just going to briefly go over these. We have all 4 colorways. We have the black deck, the orange deck, the red, and the teal. These all come in 2 different sizes. We have the 19.5 and the 20.5, and they're all 5 wide. All of them have this super nice graphic on the bottom. You can see that each deck says ANTICS, the gallery, and 5 by 19.5, and then the 20.5. So obviously say that. And all these decks as well do come pre-gripped, so you guys don't have to worry about getting new grip tape. That's already on here. Obviously these decks have the weldless design at the front, so these decks don't have any weld holding the neck to the deck plate. Makes it super strong while keeping it super light. These decks, the weight are around the same as, I would compare them to the Fusion Entropy Boxed for the same size. All decks come with spacers to be compatible for both 24 mil and 30 mil. So if you guys are running 30 mils, you can ride this. All of the decks have the same graphic on the bottom, super sick graphic done by Ethan Howell, if you guys know him. All these decks retail for $209.99. And yeah, I'm gonna pass this back over to Alex to finish off the video.
All right, well, that's all, folks. All right, so that's the overview on some of the parts we got in here at the shop. Make sure you check in on the website, see if you can get your hands on any of the tilt stuff, the AZTEK stuff, and the ANTICS gallery deck. Tilt stuff's hot, so it's gonna go pretty fast. If you wanna use any of our rider codes, check to the end of the video, see which one you wanna use. And remember, shop at Lair Pro Shop, baby. Is that good?